So, Oxana and Jason, welcome. How are you? Is everything okay?
Good. Perfect. It's been a great event.
Yes, I think. Welcome, Turkey, and congratulations that you got investment from Anadolu Efes with your yeast drying project. So how do you feel, and how was your experience in the program?
Well, of course, I'm very happy that we won and that we can implement our project. We will first company who recycling yeast in Kazakhstan. And we learned a lot of new things. For example, we made our drying machine. We dry yeast, tested yeast on animals, and got really positive result. What we have problem, for example, for me, it was difficult to negotiate with suppliers and consumers, but we did it, and for example, now we have 7 farms who want to work with us, and it's really useful and exciting experience for us, and it will be help for us in the future for our work.
Okay, it's a great job, I think. I will continue with you. Okay.
Please, of course.
You look so ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Any questions you have?
Jason, you are partnering with Anadolu Efes from, I guess, 2020, and also last 3 years you are with Kazakhstan team, right? So how do you see the evolution of the Anadolu Efes employees within this period, and really wonder about differences between Kazakhstan and Turkey?
So I think when we first started working with Anadolu Efes, even actually back in 2018, we were working to set up a platform or a structure for innovation. At that time, Turulbe, Tuba, they were very excited. But then what was the roadmap? What was the path to actually make Efes into this innovative company? And in this period of time, I've seen how the culture or the approach of the employees has really changed. So in the first year, we had much maybe simpler ideas, but as that time has passed, those ideas have gotten, I think, more complex, more value added. Similarly, you're also seeing how people, not just when it comes to the program, but how they approach their work with the same level of innovative thinking and creativity. Yeah. So Efes wasn't the first company in Turkey to get into corporate entrepreneurship and, to be involved in the entrepreneurship ecosystem. But I think what they've established so far today is a very strong foundation that is disseminated throughout the entire corporation. Right? So it's not just about a handful of people doing innovation. It's about everyone from the top management down through the employees. Now, in the last 2 years, I've had the pleasure of being able to work with Efes Kazakhstan as well. And what's different about Efes Kazakhstan is they're actually maybe the only company in Kazakhstan that is really pursuing corporate entrepreneurship. So I've talked with a number of different stakeholders there. And, some other companies have tried similar programs, but Efes is really the only one that is continuing to do this year after year. So obviously the employees in Turkey are different than the employees in Kazakhstan. When I look at the employees in Turkey, I think Turks are generally, I would like to say, more entrepreneurial in spirit. There's this kind of business-wise selling kind of spirit that you have in Turkey, right? But in Kazakhstan, not so much, right? But on the flip side, when it comes to Kazakhstan, I see this really openness to learning, this really very coachable, you give them a task and they're pursuing it, right? They don't question you as much.
Yes, these are quite important points, by the way.
And so it's just been a pleasure to work with, all the employees in Kazakhstan because they have good ideas. And then they're really open to working with you to develop those ideas. So they may not have the natural entrepreneurial instincts as much as I see with Turks, but at the same time, they're very eager to develop something and to learn. And so, here's a great example we have right next to us at Oxana. I mean, I think if you were to look at her even before the program, you wouldn't say, oh, this is an entrepreneur, right? Just taking somebody like Oxana, right? I think at the beginning, you have been with Efes for a long time. You wouldn't say, oh, this is somebody that is a natural entrepreneur, right? But she, coming into the program, she came with a very good idea, and she really applied herself and her team to developing and making that idea into a real entrepreneurial project. And at the end of the day, she says, yes, I am ready to take over this business. I mean, that's a big
Congratulations to you.
Right? This is not, it's not like, oh, I did something the management told me to do, but this is something I wanted to do. I embraced it. I struggled, right? There's certain things that outside of her comfort zone, right? And now she has that courage to say, yes, I want to own this and I want to run this business, right? So this is what we look for. And I think that's what makes what's happening in Efes, both here in Turkey and in Kazakhstan, so exciting.
Okay, you explained great. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. By the way, it was a quite important chat, actually, I think, because you gave some important global examples. I think it's a great match for all of the Discord. Thank you so much, Wado.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.